He is focused, and he is fast. 15 laps to go, no mistakes now. Chad Reed, we've seen he can regroup when this situation. He puts the pressure back on, just like in Indianapolis.
He sure did. He did it twice in Indianapolis and pressured James into a mistake. And now he's following lines that James Stewart is laying down. And look at Stewart snapping out of that corner. Reed not giving up easily here at all tonight. You don't become a two-time titleist by giving up.
Here it is. He shoots from the outside. A little burst of speed there. Takes the inside line. Let's take another look at it. Watch how he just rockets out of that outside and just, I mean, he was totally committed, Ralph. If Chad hadn't have pulled up there, those riders would have came together. Could have been devastating for both of our championship contenders.
Stewart out front, but look at this. I mean, Reed is not giving up yet, Jeff. He's doing everything he can to hang in there and follow Stewart.
Last lap around, James Stewart is 0.4 of a second faster than Chad Reed.
Here's the battle for third. Josh Grant on the 33, just in front of Andrew Short, and Jason Lawrence on the 338, in fifth in his second ever Supercross appearance.
Jason Lawrence, a wild child here, putting in a phenomenal ride here once again as he's closing up. Remember, he's ridden very few races this year. He's entered into West Coast Lights Championship. Didn't even complete all, or didn't start all of those races. Rode Daytona. Now he's back here, so he's just really winging this. This is all natural talent here that Jason Lawrence is working off of.
Jeff, I still think as we watch this battle for third continuing with these three riders, the traffic is going to come into play here as this main event wears on. We're not even to halfway yet. And when James and Chad and these guys start working their way through traffic, that could definitely impact the outcome here.
There's no doubt about it. And I'm telling you, Stewart is going to catch some lappers here in about this next lap.
And the battle for third continues as James Stewart leads here in St. Louis with Chad Reed chasing it. Lewis trying to win 2 races in a row, one a week ago in New Orleans. Has taken the lead away, the third rider to lead here tonight. And look at him just scrubbing the speed as he clears all these different obstacles. Through the section that gave him fits earlier tonight. Stewart just running very smooth. Here's Ivan Tedesco. Tedesco's back in 6th. And we go back to Stewart. Let's go back and take a look at our progressive whole shot replay.
And you're going to see a bunch of blue bike as they go into the first turn, but it's 33 Josh Grant who muscles his way through. He gets on the brakes hard. He's in the white gear. You see him on the inside. He's muscling around. Just takes it from Carpenter and Lawrence.
Look at how far back Stewart was at that point.
Reed was too, and both riders picked their way through so aggressively on that first lap, and it was just 3 or 4 laps before they were in the lead. I'm telling you, both riders have put in great main events here. We're about halfway through. James Stewart slowly pulling away. He's got 2 seconds right now over Reed, and he's not doing it with one big jump. He's doing it a 10th here, a 10th on this lap, a couple of tenths on the other lap. So he's very slowly creeping away from Chad Reed. You see the Sam Manuel Yamaha riders, mechanics, I'm sorry, cheering him on right now. And what can you say about James Stewart? He was fastest qualifier, just had a disastrous heat race where it looked like he was really unfocused, but he's doing what champions do. They regroup, they make the comeback, like that John Elway thing, you know, that final drive of the game to regroup, to win it. So James Stewart needs some wins in this championship to get back in it. He's 8 points behind Chad Reed.
Back to the battle for third. Grant, Short, Lawrence, all in here. Short, you see Andrew on that red number 29, third in the point standings. Having a very good, very quiet year for Honda as he tries to continue to hold Jason Lawrence behind him. Those two fighting over 4th place.
Well, and that's one of the issues that, you know, with Andrew Short is he's so solid. He's a nice guy, you know, great personality. He's a fantastic supercross racer. He works hard, but like you said, the word quiet. He's very quiet about what he does. He needs a win to propel himself and to build that confidence to where he makes a lot of noise instead of just being out there quiet.
But Aaron, he has been the best of the Honda riders this year.
He most definitely has, the most consistent, but one of his teammates, Ivan Tedesco, the number 9, he had mentioned to me that this week all of the Honda riders went to California. They did some testing. They put in brand new motors into the bikes, which they normally do, but this time it was a little bit different. The motor that they put in, they're looking for a lot more speed right out of the start gate, but unfortunately this weekend the start didn't pay off for any of the Honda riders.
Now for the factory guys, Short is doing the best. He's in 4th, Tedesco's in 6th, and Millsap's trying to come through the last chance qualifier is in 8th, and Short really has his hands full with Jason Lawrence. And James Stewart is down! James Stewart is down, and he's having trouble getting the bike going. Chad Reed has taken over the lead.
Let's see if the bike starts. The bike, he kept it running.
This is exactly what he cannot afford. James Stewart is going to see a bunch of points slip away. He's got 6 laps, 5.5 laps to try to get as many positions back as he can and maybe retake the lead. Let's see what happened to him.
This is just coming out of the whoops as he steps up here. See, he gets a little bit nice, pretty clean through there as he goes to step up on this.
Oh, man.
Wow. It looked like the bike
he
lost the
almost
drive.
he did get hit there. There goes Reed.
Not sure if he missed the shift or whether that kicker, as you step up onto that tabletop, what happened there. But the bottom line is he made another critical mistake here tonight when he's been so fast and so good. Now he's handed the lead over to the current points leader, Chad Reed. That's 3 points towards the championship.
And Reed leads it. Stewart is in 2nd. Grant is in 3rd. So the good thing for James, he didn't lose that many spots. He's 9.5 seconds behind Reed with about 5 laps to go.
Well, and for those mathematicians out there, you work it out with 6 races to go coming into this race, or 6 to go. You know, assuming that Reed and Stewart go 1-2 till the end of the championship, for Reed to protect his championship points lead, he needed to win 2 of the last 6. This could be 1 on his way to 2 to guaranteeing the championship. Now, of course, there's a lot of racing to go. I'm not gonna go there, but mathematically speaking, this is what we're talking about.
4 laps remaining here. Oh boy, and look at James pushing it now, trying to make that ground back up.
And James Stewart, he's one of those riders, he is so incredible on the bike. And I've talked with many of the team managers, the industry insiders around the pits. Stewart is mind-blowing. Every one of them says the same thing, that Stewart rides right on that fine line between brilliant and crashing. Tonight, he was brilliant, and then he made a mistake.
Chad Reed, the 2-time champion,